Hello dear students, welcome to e-learning classes of PN Amarse High School. Hope you all are safe and fine at your home. Now we will start our new chapter number 2, whole numbers. First I will explain you key points. The numbers 1, 2, 3 and so on are called natural numbers or counting numbers. As you have learnt earlier, that numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and so on are called natural numbers, or we can say they are counting numbers. The numbers 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on are called whole numbers. And whole numbers are the numbers which include 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on. Whole numbers consist of 0 and natural number. As I have explained you now, that whole numbers means 0, 1, 2, 3. And here, the first point only I have explained you that 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on are natural numbers. So we can say that whole numbers consist of 0 and natural numbers. Smallest natural number is 1, as the natural number starts from 1. So the smallest natural number is 1. The number 0 is the first and the smallest whole number. Students, whole numbers start from 0. So the first and the smallest whole number is 0. There are infinitely many numbers of whole numbers. Students, there are infinitely many means there are uncountable whole numbers and natural numbers. So the greatest natural number and whole number is not there. All natural numbers are whole numbers, but all whole numbers are not natural numbers. You can say that all the natural numbers are whole numbers because whole number consists of 0 and natural number. But all the whole numbers are not natural number because whole number consists of 0, but in natural number we don't write 0. Now students, let us begin with our exercise 2.1. Question number 1. Write the next three natural numbers after 10,999. Here students, we have to write down the next number which comes after 10,999. So students, the three natural number after 10,999 will be 11,000, 11,001 and 11,002. Next, question number 2. Write the three whole numbers occurring just before 10,001. Here students, we have to write down the numbers which are coming before 10,001. So students, the answer is 10,000, 9,999 and 9,998. These three whole numbers will occur just before 10,001. Question number 3. Which is the smallest whole number? Students, I have explained you just now that the smallest whole number is 0, as whole number starts from 0. Now question number 4. How many whole numbers are there between 32 and 53? Now solution for question number 4. We have to find out total whole numbers between 32 and 53. For this we will subtract 32 from 53 first, and then we will subtract 1 from the answer. So first here we will write 53 minus 32 in the bracket and then minus 1. 53 minus 32 will be 21. And we will subtract 1 also from 21 because in 53 minus 32 we include 53 also. So we have to subtract 1 from it. Then 21 minus 1 will be 20. So the total whole numbers between 32 and 53 are 20. Now we move to our next question. Question number 5. Write the successor of A. 24,40,701. B. 1,00,199. C. 10,99,999. D. 23,45,670. Solution for question number 5. We have to find out the successor of A part of question number 5, 24,40,701. Successor means after numbers. To find out the successor, we will add 1 to the number 24,40,701. So the successor of this number will be 24,40,702. B part of question number 5. 1,01,000 199. To find out the successor of this number, we will add 1 to 1,199. So we will get 1,200,000. In this way, students, we have to find out the successor of the numbers. C and D part of question number 5, you have to do it by yourself. Now question number 6, write the predecessor of A 94, B 10,000, C 2,08,090, D 76,54,321. Solution for question number 6. Here we have to find out the predecessor of A part of question number 6, 94. To find out the predecessor, we will subtract 1 from 94, as predecessor means before numbers. So 94 minus 1 is 93. Then B part of question number 6, we have to find out the predecessor of 10,000. And to find out the predecessor, we will subtract 1 from 10,000. 10,000 minus 1 will be 9,999. In this way, students, we will find out the predecessors of the number. And C and D part of question number 6, you have to do it by yourself. Question number 7. In each of the following pairs of the numbers, state which whole number is on the left of the other number on the number line. Also write them with the appropriate sign between them. Students, here pairs of numbers are given. We have to state which whole number is on the left of the other on the number line. And then we have to place appropriate sign between them. Now students, solution for A part of question number 7. Here the pair of number given is 530 and 503. Here we have to find out which number is smaller with the help of the number line, so that we can find out which number will be placed on the left of the other number on the number line. Students, here you can see this is the number line where we place numbers like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and so on. The distance between all the digits in the number line will be same. The distance between 0 and 1 and the distance between 1 and 2 will be same. Here in the number line you can see that the numbers which are moving towards the right are greater number and the number which are moving towards the left are smaller number. Here you can see the number towards the right side of 0 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 which are greater than 0, and for example the number towards the left of 4 are 3, 2, 1 and 0 which are smaller numbers. So we can say that the numbers which are greater will be on the right side of the number line and the numbers which are smaller will be on the left side of the number line. So students, you can see that the numbers given here are 530 and 503. From these two numbers, 503 is smaller number. So here we will write 503 is smaller than 530. And as I have explained you now that the number which are smaller will be on the left of the greater number. Therefore 503 is on the left of 530 on the number line. Students, B part of question number 7, you have to do it by yourself. Now C part of question number 7. 98,765 and 56,789. From these two numbers, 56,789 is smaller number. So here we will write 98,765 is greater than 56,789. Therefore, 56,789 is on the left of 98,765 on the number line. Students, D part of question number 7, you have to do it by yourself. Now we move to our next question. Question number 8. Which of the following statements are true and which are false? Students, here few statements are given. We have to state whether these statements are true or false. E part of question number 8. 0 is the smallest natural number. The statement is false because I have explained you earlier that 0 is not a natural number, it's a whole number. So the statement is false. B part of question number 8. 400 is the predecessor of 399. The statement is also false because 400 is the successor of 399. It's not a predecessor. So the statement is false. C part of question number 8. 0 is the smallest whole number. As I've explained you earlier, 0 is the smallest whole number because whole number starts from 0. So the statement is true. D part of question number 8. 600 is the successor of 599. The statement is also true. E part of question number 8. All the natural numbers are whole numbers. The statement is true, as I've explained you earlier, that all the natural numbers are whole numbers because whole number consists 0 and all the natural numbers. F part of question number 8. All the whole numbers are natural numbers. The statement is false because the whole number 0 is not a natural number, so we can say that all the whole numbers are not natural numbers, so the statement is false. G part of question number 8. The predecessor of a two-digit number is never a single-digit number. Predecessor means before number of a two-digit number is never a single-digit number. The statement is false because the predecessor of 10 is 9. 10 is a two-digit number and the predecessor of 10 is 9, which is a single-digit number. So the answer is false. H part of question number 8. 1 is the smallest whole number. The statement is false as 0 is the smallest whole number, which I have explained you earlier. I part of question number 8. The natural number 1 has no predecessor. Statement is true because the natural number 1 has no predecessor because the predecessor of 1 is 0 and 0 is not a natural number. Therefore the statement is true. Part of question number 8. The whole number 1 has no predecessor. The statement is false because the predecessor of 1 is 0 and 0 is a whole number. K part of question number 8. The whole number 13 lies between 11 and 12. The statement is false because 13 lies between 12 and 14, not between 11 and 12. L part of question number 8. The whole number 0 has no predecessor. The statement is true. M part of question number 8. The successor of a two-digit number is always a two-digit number. The statement is false because 99 is a two-digit number and the successor of 99 is 100, which is a three-digit number. In this way, the statement is false. Students, with this we complete our exercise 2.1 and will continue with our chapter in the next video. Thank you.